Hope but never expect. Look forward but never wait. Welcome back to our channel. Subscribe to our channel right now if you have not yet done. Also, spend this lockdown with easy dentistry studying all dental lectures. Today's lecture is on a very important topic, that is peripheral giant cell granuloma, which is asked in exams. The short form of this is PGCG. The other names for PGCG is peripheral giant cell epulis, peripheral giant cell reparative granuloma. The PGCG has an unknown etiology. There is a dispute whether the lesion is reactive or the lesion is neoplastic. However, most authorities believe that PGCG is a reactive lesion. Since the lesion does not appear to be reparative, the name peripheral giant cell reparative granuloma is inappropriate. The etiology of PGCG is local irritation to the gingival tissue due to dental plaque, calculus, periodontal disease, poor restoration, ill-fitting dentures, and post-dental extractions. The clinical features, it mostly occurs during the 4th to 6th decade of life, and females are 2 times more affected than the males. Most of the cases are asymptomatic, but the tumor has a rapid growth rate. The site of occurrence is mostly gingiva and alveolar process, and that too anterior to the molars. So it occurs in gingiva and alveolar process anterior to the molars, that is in the incisor and the premolar region. The swelling is pedunculated or sessile and it arises from the deeper tissue. It is of size mostly 0.5 to 1.5 centimeter. It is dark red in color, vascular, hemorrhagic, showing superficial ulceration sometimes. So here you can see this is a classical case of peripheral giant cell granuloma occurring from the attached gingiva. Now the histopathology of the lesion, it is a non-encapsulated tumor showing delicate reticular and fibrillar connective tissue stroma with abundant ovoid or spindle-shaped young connective tissue cells. And the most prominent feature of it, there are presence of multinucleated giant cells which may closely resemble the osteoclast. Also, you can see numerous capillaries in the peripheral area of the lesion, and also foci of hemorrhage and hemosiderin pigments. Sometimes there is development of a bony spicule within the tissue of the tumor. Now here you can see the classical case of peripheral giant cell granuloma showing numerous capillaries, and here you can appreciate a multinucleated giant cell present. So this is the multinucleated giant cell. This is another view of a multinucleated giant cell. Now, from where these giant cells come from? There are 3 school of thoughts. First one says that these arises from the osteoclast, which are associated with root resorption of the deciduous teeth. This theory is well supported because the site of occurrence of this PGCG is always anterior to the molars. So, where the deciduous teeth are replaced by permanent teeth are the areas always anterior to the molars. So, these cells are the osteoclast which are involved in root resorption of the deciduous teeth. Secondly, they may arise from the endothelial cells of the capillaries. Few investigators also have told that these multinucleated giant cells are osteoprogenitor cells. Now the radiographic features, the PGCG shows the characteristic peripheral cuffing of the bone. So the tumor causes superficial bone resorption and peripheral cuffing. Then the treatment and prognosis Conservative surgical excision should be done, and the recurrence rate of the tumor is 10 to 15%. The next lecture will be on central giant cell granuloma. That's all for now. Happy studying.